You'll be amazed at how small little changes can make your t-shirts go from whack to wonderful. We're going to explore this and a few other things, and the video starts right now. Guys, people love their t-shirts. They're an amazing way for people to exhibit self-expression. You ever notice that some t-shirts sell like hotcakes? I mean, they fly out the door, while others are kinda... Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 laws of t-shirts that sell. Because when people wear your shirts, you want them to have this kind of energy. So let's get started. What are the 5 laws of t-shirts that sell? Number 1, passion equals profits. Number 2, the 6-foot rule. Number 3, command the eye. Number 4, type, hype. And number 5, your color story. I'm going to explain all of these on actual t-shirts, but first, the theme of the day. Today's theme, as usual, is zombies and aliens. No, not that alien. Yep, now we're talking that kind of alien. The good versus the not so good. Let's start with the bad ones. You see this shirt right here? Passion equals profits, all right? Meaning people are passionate about aliens, but guess what? You barely can see what this says. You see these words down here? You can't even read it, which leads me to the 6-foot rule. If you're within 6 feet and you see this, you can't see anything. Let's do the eye squint test, all right? Hey, I'll squint the eyes for you. You see that? Now, with the eyes squinted, all you see is a globe. You don't know what's going on. That's how people perceive t-shirts within 6 feet. Okay, with this one, look at the type. Just one font, one size of font, no variation in the color of the font. So this one breaks the type hype rule. But we're gonna fix this later. Now look at this one. Once again, you barely can tell what it is. Let's do the eye squint test. You see that? It's like a blob. Now check this one out. Spaceship beaming up cats. And the cats look terrible. They could be water buffaloes. Now this one is cool. There's fonts. There's different color fonts. But there's no variation in the size of font. No bueno. And this one right here is kind of cool, but what's that in the middle? Is that a spaceship? It looks like, if you squint our eyes, it looks like a mushroom. You need things to be clear. As the rule states, command the eye. Everything must be clear. This one right here is just boring, and this one, look at all this wording. Look at what you have to squint to see that. If you have to squint your eyes like this to read a t-shirt, that's a fail. So command the eye, fail. 6-foot rule, fail. Now let's get to some good stuff, shall we? Zombies hate fast food. Man running from zombies. Zombie in a large, scary font. Hate fast food in a different font. Type height, 2 different colors. Color story. Zombie apocalypse running team. The same premise. A big zombie face. It doesn't get more clear than that. Command the eye. Are we alone in the universe? Large fonts, 2 aliens. Excellent. Living dead girl. Large, scary font. And obviously made for a woman. Training for the zombie apocalypse. Large font size variation, type hype, and 3 colors, color story. Alien beaming up, take me home. Large and bold, command the eye. Zombie repellent with the big gun, command the eye. Zombie apocalypse, and a big old alien in your face, command the eye. Those were the good one. Now, you think I'm just gonna leave you right there? I'm gonna show you how to fix a not so good t-shirt with a little help from our sponsor, Kittl. Okay, I showed you this one before, but we're gonna fire up Kittl, and I'm gonna show you how it can be improved. So we're in Kittl, let's go over to create new project, and we're just gonna hit create. Now we're gonna go over and we're gonna upload. See, with Kittl, it's just like Illustrator, you can upload whatever you want. And I have those 3 heads right there, those 3 alien heads. And I'm just gonna click on text, and I'm gonna hit the headline, and I'm gonna make multiple copies of that, and then we're gonna change those by hitting the text and simply writing out the words that we want to use, all right? And sometimes you just have to spread it out a little bit so you can see what you have by pulling those little bars to the left. Now we're going to take the fonts and we're going to spread them out. We're going to click on the fonts that we want. I use a font called Lemon Milk for the basic font, and for the green alien font, I used Heavy Metal Box. Now we're going to put them in the place that they need to be so that it reads right. And then we're going to go down to the size, and then we're going to hit our up arrow to make the font bigger and get everything so that it fits nice. After we do that, we're going to change the color by clicking on the font and then going over here and then clicking on the eyedropper, and we're going to eyedrop that green color, and we're going to click the white, and we're just going to click white to get it to match the original graphic. Now we're going to go over to the side, and we're going to all the way to the bottom. We're going to click right here and go to our background. We're going to go over here and change the background to black, and look at that. We've recreated that graphic, and look at how much better that looks. And check this one out. Let's put a few of these laws on this one and see what we come up with. Guys, if you ever wanted to talk to me, if you are having an issue with anything in the t-shirt industry, you can contact me at clarity.fm. We'll hop on a call and figure whatever your issue is out. That's clarity.fm/Gary Edgenay. And sign up for the T-Shirt Help Desk newsletter and get the T-Shirt Business Quick Start Guide. We go over choosing a niche, designing shirts, marketing and promotion, buying blanks, pricing, creating an online store, and so much more. And it's free. Link in description. Okay, let's create a new project. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the background black. Now we're going to go over here and add our little zombie. Okay, we're going to move him to the side. Then we're going to go here to our text, and we're going to hit headline, and we're going to change that to a white color. And then we're going to copy and paste quite a few times. Each one of these is going to represent one of the lines of the t-shirt. Now we're going to add the different lines and spread them out, same as we did before. And now that we have that all done, we're going to separate them because I'm going to make a couple of these words, fear and zombie, a different font. So we're going to make this font a font called Venenosa. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to change this font to something scary called Melted Monster. And the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that font and we're going to make it red. Now we're going to take the red fonts, we're going to make those larger by clicking on the font number and hitting our up arrow. And this goes back to the principle of type hype. You want to have some variation in the size and color of your font. And it's all done. And look at the difference. Which one looks better, guys? All right. Remember these rules. Okay. Now you're going to take this one. And look what happens by doing something really simple by adding a zombie. And I did that in Kittl too. I simply recreated it and I left out the O's, all right? And then I added those zombie heads, which you can make these in AI as well. In Kittl, I added those zombie heads, made the background purple, and there you have it. So those are the 5 laws and rules of t-shirts that sell. Learn them, know them, live them. Now guys, I did zombies and aliens, but this applies to all t-shirts. Just make sure you use your imagination. And check out this video. It's a step-by-step tutorial on using Kittl. Until next time, put some butt on my shoes and slide on out the door. Peace and love.
T-shirt Help Desk.